It's time for a match made in the bottom of the sea. Hello, everyone. Bront CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and I am here on my alt. I have been struggling to get the extra mythical book from the new event, and I've been running the dungeons, and I've got enough to either maybe get the mythical book or maybe get the extra 5 fragments. I would really kind of like to do both on this account. So, on top of that, I don't have a Rotos on this account. I do have Siphi, and it feels really, really rude on Valentine's weekend to not get Siphi her lost pirate. So we are going to aim for getting Siphi her Rotos, get her man, and reunite them here with Shard Pulls. So I'm going to go grab a Pepsi, and we are going to get pulling. All right, we've got the Pepsi, we've got the power, we've got RNG on our side, hopefully. We are going to get ourselves a Rotos. So I'm going to do 1 pull, and then we will do 10 pulls, because I like to do the 10 pulls. It is certainly nice when you have a legendary running up at you, but you know what? Pulling 60 of them in single is kind of tedious, even if I'm trying to milk you guys for content, which I'm not. I'm going to respect your time. We're going to do this right, and we're going to get legendary gold because we need a Rotos. So there is Bonekeeper, not good. Romero got a buff, and he's okay now. He's a decent shielder protector, not too terrible. Apothecary, legend of the early game, definitely has fallen off of late because there are now so many more champions that do what he does. But still a very good champion to get early. I actually still wouldn't mind one on my free-to-play. Master Butcher, very good early solution for Bommel. He does, in fact, let's go. He's got this heat exchange here. So when booked, when he attacks, he heals all allies equal to the amount of damage taken. So basically, if you make sure that he is regenerating HP in some way, shape, or form, he can take a beating and then puts it back to the rest of your team. And what there's important is when Bommel's bombs go off, the bombs do a large chunk of max HP damage, and they can compound really quickly. And so he basically heal up some of that damage, mitigating a lot of the damage that Bommel does, keeping your team alive. And not dying is the key to success in Raid Shadow Legends. So let's get a gold. I don't know where that note came from. That is a Grimskin, not particularly great. We've got 20 more to pull. Come on, Siphi would like her husband. Although I guess he's the lost groom, so are they actually ever married entirely? I don't know. Um, Husk, not too bad. Sepulchre Sentinel, classic clan boss champion. Certainly not as useful as she used to be because there's now all kinds of other interesting ways to deal with it. But still not a bad champion nonetheless for progression. Let's get the gold. Let's get the gold. Oh, we do have 10 more. Okay, that is great. So I will tell you that one of the other reasons I decided to pull is I do actually need chickens for champion training as well. So getting chickens for champion training is going to be very helpful. That's going to make it so I can do the champion training, and then I can basically skip the champion chase, I believe, with all the fragments I'm going to have, which is great. And that's why I'm pulling shards now on this account. On my main, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to grab all the fragments from this event. I think I can. And if I can't, well, it's only going to be 5 short, and so I'll be able to do everything else. And I'm sure I can get 5 from the champion chase. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alrighty. Come on. There's... Oh. Okay. Draco Morph is an amazing, amazing champion for clan boss. He's still a clan boss god for a damage dealer. I've got one. I got 2 on this account, and I've never built them because I haven't needed to. He is great for decreased defense and weaken that he places. And all he needs to do is get cooldowns on this and ascend him. So this is a really easy, low investment skill if you need to use him for anything. He's got poisons, which again, don't need to, you land all 4 poisons, guaranteed 100%. So he's basically got Kale's uh, Devastate or Disintegrate ability on a 3-turn cooldown with guaranteed poisons. And then he has a A1 that hits really hard that does more damage based on extra debuffs as well. Very, very good for clan boss. Honestly, would probably not be too bad as a Chimera damage dealer as well in some cases. His 2 big problems are he doesn't actually attack with this, which is unfortunate because that means he can't place things like Brimstone with this particular attack, and he can't do things like hit with War Master on this particular attack, so that can just stack up additional damage. But very, very good utility overall, very good champion. Just, not an end game champion. And again, I've got duplicates of him, and I already have a Gintoro in my clan boss team who does pretty much similar amounts of damage to Draco Morph as well. So I don't need to redo my clan boss team. I've already won King Ultra Nightmare. So Draco is probably going to unfortunately sit in the vault, maybe be a faction guardian, we'll certainly see. But he is a very good champion. He's even got the accuracy. It's unfortunately faction crypts, but if you're looking for him in faction wars, you could do worse than building yourself a Draco. And honestly, having a Draco built on your account is not bad for some of the Centranos floors, because there are plenty of places where he is still a very good damage dealer. My personal favorite team to use him in is the Bat Eater, because in the Bat Eater, he can still be fast enough to be useful in regular PvE content. And that's actually probably part of the reason why I'm never going to build one for Clan Boss, is since I'm running a Myth Air team on this account, I don't need to have a slow Draco Morph on this account. It's not going to add anything. But hey, it's a legendary. I'm not going to complain too much. It is certainly nice to get a legendary. Let's go check the Guardian Ring quickly to see where I am at. Oh, nope, that is actually a new one. That's awesome. So that's actually really good because that is plus 30 accuracy and plus 30 resistance to all of my lizards. That actually is very good. So I'm actually kind of happy I got a dupe then. So if it had to be a dupe, at least it was a dupe that's going to impact my account. And that's always the best way to look at these things. Don't look at what you didn't get. Look at what you did get and make the best of it. So keep your spirits up. Hopefully you got some amazing champions this weekend. And, I appreciate you guys hanging around. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Until the next video, I'm Bront CatHerder.